Good morning, Shaun. Hope you're keeping well. Thank you so much for making time for us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolute pleasure. Now, Shaun, it's been some time since you joined the Pakistan team. You've played across all three formats within Pakistan and traveled with the team as well. How's your experience been so far?
Yeah, I think it's what's it been, maybe 5 or 6 months with the team, and yeah, it's been good. Obviously the players we're playing pretty good cricket at the moment, so that's a good thing. We've got some big stuff coming forward. We've got the Asia Cup coming up and the World Cup, obviously, with some series in between there as well. So it's an exciting couple of months in front of us here. Yeah.
Absolutely. Lots of cricket coming up, and as well, like yourself in the Netherlands right now. What do you make of the bowling stock you have at your disposal at the moment within the team and outside? And when you came in, the perception you had, and what have you seen on ground?
I think the bowling stocks in the team right now are good. They're bowling well. Obviously they're all pretty pacey, pretty quick. They move the ball, so there's as far as a bunch of bowls to work with, it doesn't get a whole lot better. They're pretty good. So and obviously with Shaheen having a bit of a break with a niggle and whatever, it's it's good to have another bowler ready to stand up and take his place. Even at the moment, we've got Dhani on the sideline still, who bowled well against the West Indies in that one-day series there. So as far as the immediate guys in the squad are concerned, they're all going pretty well.
Great stuff. As you mentioned, Shaheen, if there's anything you can further add to that, as when you joined the Pakistan team, you said you're here to help the bowlers even become a better version of himself. Shaheen is one of the best bowlers in the world right now. Do you think he's got further more to achieve as well, where he can become one of the greats of the Pakistan team? And there's always a debate about how Shaheen's workload is being managed. Any thoughts on that?
Look, as far as the workload goes, I don't have all the decision on that. Obviously we've got medical staff in the team as well, and those guys are the experts with that sort of thing, with his body basically. As far as for me, it's just working with him. He's pretty easy. He's so naturally talented, I suppose. Like a lot of these guys, that my job with them is fairly simple, and that word simple is, I suppose, what I like to keep with Shaheen. Is just keep it simple for him and make sure he's enjoying his cricket more than anything. There's no point me putting any more pressure on him. There's enough pressure in international cricket without me adding to that. So I'm trying to take the pressure off of these guys, and that's the same with Shaheen. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, Hasan Ali, a senior player, he's not part of the team. He's been given some rest. Which parts of his cricket and overall life do you think he can concentrate on, work on better to maybe make a comeback, given he's a fast bowler?
I don't know. I suppose that's up to him to work out. I can't tell him about his life or what he needs to work on. But look, in cricket, I think it's just trusting himself and believing in himself. He's played a lot of international cricket now. He's been around for a long time. He's a senior member of the Pakistan team. So I think just backing himself in and remembering what worked for him in the past. So he had a great season last season in Test cricket. So I think if he could just draw back on what he's done well through his career that's got him to where he is, and just trust that. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Shaun, you were called the wild thing by your teammates in Australia. You've been with the Pakistan team now for some time. Anyone who you think fits that title as well, or any other particular character to come across in the Pakistan dressing room?
I would say Harris Rauf, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a bit of that raw, wild attitude. He hasn't played a lot of international cricket, but he runs in and bowls fast. He swings the ball. He's aggressive. He keeps it very simple away from the game as well. Just enjoys himself, and I think that's probably some attributes of a wild thing, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And Shaun, if lastly I can ask you, how's your experience been living in Pakistan, of course, and as a player, would you have liked to tour Pakistan? Because during your playing time, foreign teams weren't coming to Pakistan. And the matches you have played against Pakistan, one of the memories which we have is, of course, the semi-finals of the World T20 in the Caribbean, when the last 2 overs, Michael Hussey took that match away from us. If you could share some memories from that match.
Well, I'll never forget that match. I know I was next into bat, and I was I was so nervous. I remember seeing a photo of someone took of myself with my head down into my arms, just praying that I didn't get to bat, because I probably would have lost that game for Australia. But that's a game I'll never forget. Mike Hussey's unreal performance there. And you guys played. You guys actually probably deserved to win that match more than us, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, as far as being in Pakistan, look, I'm based in London, but I obviously at the moment spend more time in Pakistan. So that's been a good experience as well. And unfortunately, I never got to play there as a player, but coming back now as a coach, and I suppose filling that gap that I didn't get as a player has been satisfying personally.
Great stuff, Shaun. Great to have you here with the Pakistan team, and we wish you the very best going forward while you're here with the Pakistan team. And of course, best of luck to the team as well. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, mate. Thank you very much.